situation, nothing's going to change. I say in this book, Have a New You by Friday, that this book ought to cost $199.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you about that. Don't you think that's a little high?
No, it's a bargain. This book is a bargain. If you only paid $200 for this book, or this DVD, or this audio, I'm telling you, you got yourself a bargain. You go to a shrink these days, Wayne, and you're going to pay about $175 for your little half-hour appointment, and they're going to sign you up for several appointments.
Yeah, that's just the start, isn't it?
You have deep-seated emotional problems, lady. Don't go there, folks. I spent a lifetime telling people when they came in my office, hey, my goal is to get rid of you. My goal is to get you out the door and live life with a little reckless abandon, a little attitude that says, God created me, and with His help, I can do it.
Well, Kevin, we're going to let the book speak for itself, and it does so powerfully, Have a New You by Friday. But in a sense, we're always changing, and I know that you're still changing. I mean, you've been doing a lot of crying lately, haven't you?
Yeah, I walked my daughter down the aisle Saturday.
Oh, boy.
And just last night, I'm speaking days now, this is about 5 days removed. We showed just a little video that we showed at a reception of her and Josh growing up. I cried all the way through it. I mean, I start talking. See, I'm starting to tear up now just talking about it, Wayne. I'm such a wuss. But here's what people need to understand, that, you get these kids, and they come into on this earth, without a stitch of clothes on. They're totally dependent upon you. And you mold them. You mold them. And, you teach them at the knee when they're young, and they grow up, and, you go through the rolling eyes, and maybe some of them got a little spunk and talk back to you from time to time, and they need some discipline. Well, discipline equals love. But the reality is that they grow up, and what we want them to do is to fly away and do life as it should be lived.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're happy about is these 5 kids that we have love each other, and they love us. It doesn't get better than that, and they're all kids of faith. So we're just extremely pleased. But anybody who knows me knows that I do things personal. I have my own Facebook. People like me have people who do their Facebook for them. And I do my own.
No ghostwriting for you, huh?
No, I bang it out all myself. I would admit I've got I'm counting editors as we speak, 3 editors, and I've learned to use those editors. Editors are great.
They're a gift from God, right?
Oh, they do. They know what a dangling participle is. I mentioned that once to a woman. She slapped my face. So there I go, entertaining again. See, it goes back to, and this is what I want people to see, is that indelible imprint that mom and dad put on you, and yet in your home, in your birth order, your private logic, and that's something I talk about and Have a New You by Friday. Each of us have a private logic.
Mm-hmm.
I only count in life when I win. I only count in life when I dominate. I only count in life when I control. Now, when I say that to you, Wayne Shepherd, I'll bet personalities that you've worked with over the years pop into mind.
Oh, boy, how much time you got?
Yeah, the controller, the dominator. I mean, I won't name names, but you know who I'm thinking.
I'm tempted to name names, but I'll hold back.
Yeah, exactly. And so this life theme that we have turns out to be a lie. See, I believe the life theme, or my private logic was, I only count in life when I get attention. Well, if people looked at my feet on Tuesday of this week, I was interviewed in New York by George Stephanopoulos.
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America. And, of course, they look down and they see the striped wild socks. I always wear wild socks. Always.
You got to have that attention, right?
Even though I've grown up and I've sort of gotten by all that, and my life changed, thank the Lord, through coming to terms with His Son, those strains still remain. My litmus test, when I go to New York and I do a show like The View or Fox and Friends or any of them, is do I get the jaded cameraman or woman